Hello everybody, welcome back. Today is our, well, it's not anymore, but it's our 1-year anniversary, and we're going to talk about how our relationship moves so fast and how a lot of people's relationships move really fast and how it works and why it works. And he left me.
The two of us have something worth value to actually offer to somebody that might be getting into a relationship that's in a relationship that's actually fairly new. We are one of those people that got into a relationship that lasted
and it worked
an
out.
entire year, and we're
Engaged.
Clearly ahead of the curve. This might help you out in how to do things along the way.
But a lot of people that move quickly in relationships get a lot of hate. They're like, oh, you don't even know that person and blah, blah, blah. But like, little do you know, I've been waiting for him my entire life.
If you're with somebody and you think you're moving too fast, I mean, you should base it off of your own timeline rather on what like other people say. So like say like people in your life are saying like, oh my god, you're moving way too fast, blah blah blah. Like if you don't think you're moving too fast, then that's like okay, that's like
Yeah,
fine.
don't worry about it.
So I don't think that you should
Worry. So like clearly I'm gonna use our story here as a reference because it worked. I won't lie, I was in a bad place, but I wanted to put myself back out there. I think that's something that you should do, is put yourself back out there, because you don't know what's out there. You could find a him.
Don't find a me.
You want to find a him.
Here's the thing about the bad place thing. I think if you're both in a bad place, you kind of are both vulnerable to connection. Like you find somebody, like you're like, oh wow, like I don't think it's anything that either of you kind of talk about or acknowledge. It's just like something that happens in both of your lives. Like you're like, oh, I'm in a bad place, but she's in a bad place. But you're like meeting, but you don't know that either of you are in a bad place. And then you just meet.
And to counteract that though, it could also go the complete opposite. Like I think it does come down to luck in a sense. Because like if you're both in a bad place, you both might end up being emotionally unavailable.
Don't Jewel, it's addictive.
It's a problem. So
It's a fucking tail right there, man.
first date, we had it planned. I was excited, but I was really nervous, and honestly I thought about canceling. And we ended up going on our first date, and at first it was really awkward.
Wait, you thought about canceling?
I did.
You didn't tell me that.
Well, life has a weird way of turning you around and showing you what you need in the time that you don't think that you need it.
Like say you're actually like you found somebody that you're interested in and you want to talk to them. Like how do you talk to them?
I think going into our relationship, which was a good thing, I had a little bit of a wall built up. Like I didn't hold his hand, I didn't kiss him, I didn't do anything. Yeah, it kind of sounds bad now, but
So from the guy's perspective, I went into the date, like, I mean, the way I went into it was, I try to people please, like I think a lot of guys do. They're trying to, like, you know, build themselves up, like, oh, like, hey, like, we're this person, whatever.
I'm Batman.
Diarrhea, like, all this stuff about, like, how amazing we are, like, whatever, like, oh, like, my life's so great, like, you know, you want to exaggerate your triumphs, but you don't want to over-exaggerate them. I don't think you should over-exaggerate, because that's just setting yourself up for failure, because if you do end up being with that person, like, and I'm not talking about people that just want to get laid and like want to leave.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people that like actually want to connect and actually want to like pursue a relationship. Like I don't think you should over-exaggerate yourself, because if you do, like eventually all that shit is gonna come out anyways, and that person's gonna find out like, oh, you were kind of full of shit.
And on our first date, we had some serious talks because he drove out to see me at the college I was going to at the time, and that was like an hour away.
You gotta think, like, dudes, is it worth it? Obviously, majority of cases, like, the person you're fiending for is probably within your local reach. Different, you could just make arrangements and you can go meet them. But like if they're outside of your local reach, but like within drivable distance, like for example with us, she was about 40 minutes from me, but that's still drivable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's something.
It just sucks.
That's something you can do.
I mean, like, I'd still be careful because there's some girls out there that just, they have no intentions of anything. They want free food, they want a free date. Like, I'm sure there's girls out like that. I'm not like that. In the car, you were very honest with me. I straight up told him, not really meaning what I said at the time, because I was trying to come off as coy and like chill, and I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but whatever. And he was like, well, I'm looking to be in a relationship. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I got out of a relationship, so I'm kind of, I don't know what I'm looking for. I might just want to be friends for now.
And that's the thing right there, like,
And that probably shot him down.
if a girl like says like, I just want to be friends with you,
It usually means no.
that like majority of males will like receive that as like, oh, I'm friend zoned, there's like no potential in this relationship. But I think like if you think there's a connection in whatever you guys are doing on your first date, then I think it's worth pursuing, because if she's on the fence,
Yeah.
then if your personality is in sync with hers, you will be able to sway it.
Yeah.
Realistically, as guys, we have other fucking females that we're talking to. We have other people that like we can get a fucking nut that we bust with. Like, if you honestly feel like you have a connection with this one person, you can prioritize. You can be like, all right, this one is tough, but I really feel like there's a connection here and I really want to work for it. So you work for it, but that doesn't mean you throw away the fucking
A, B, C,
A, B, C, D, and fucking Z that you have.
From a girl's perspective, if you are feeling on the fence about something, say give it a little bit of time. Well, girls make an emotional connection, I think, more than like a physical one that guys make. So if you don't have that emotional connection and it's not there within like 2 or 3 weeks, then it's probably not gonna be there, and I would probably get out.
As guys, we're like, yeah, we want some shit right now. But like, from a girl's perspective, if that guy is literally willing to wait, I mean, that's already a sign that
Yeah.
he's probably invested more than not. I think you should give yourselves
Space.
enough time to like actually reflect on like the first couple of dates that you've had.
Yeah, I think it's important to talk about past relationships. That way you understand each other's baggage a little bit better, and you understand who you guys are as people. And I mean, like, I would never judge you for anything that you ever did, and if somebody judges you for something that you did in your past, then it probably is not gonna work. Just go into it wholeheartedly, be honest, be open, and really focus on falling in love with who you're with. That's really it.
And watch Love is Blind on Netflix.
Yes, watch Love is Blind on Netflix.
Streaming now.
Sponsor us. Jessica is a bitch.
Totally. Yo, Mark, bro. Find better, bro.
We
Find
love
better.
you. Alright, guys. Well, that's it for our spiel tonight.
But
We've
that's
talked
it.
for way too long.
We'll
Love
hit you
you.
next time.
Bye.
See you later.
Peace.
Bye.
Deuces.